Yo, 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 what is going on, IK Familia? It is your boy, BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder. We are back again, continuing our fantastic data mining stat collection series. Today's video, we are going to be covering the top 25 strongest players by Lord Power. As you can see here at the bottom, we'll do Troop Power next. We still have highest honor players slash possibly some roguish players if you kind of want to figure that into that category or field. And then the servers with the most Castle 40s. We actually went up to, I think it's almost server 60. So it's actually a very nice grouping. We were able to pull a lot more data for that field than the previous ones, just because of the nature of it. Without further ado, before we do get started, make sure you guys sub, like, of course, ring that notification bell, and bear in mind, right, we're also going to be giving you some comparisons. So the column that you see here on the right is the top or the strongest 25 players that we gathered from back in July. This one, of course, we gathered between October 24th through the 26th. I just have to make sure that I do have a clear distinction there so people do not think it is one way or the other. This video, comparatively, is probably going to be a little shorter than the other ones, and without further ado, we will go ahead and dive in. So, previously, we had Blink from S5, Mars DD, just alright. You can kind of see some of the previous players here for their power rankings on the right. We will, like I said, do some comparisons, but here we go with number 25 on the list. Gotta always remember the reset button. My boy, Little John. Coming in at 2,166,947 for his Lord Power from Server 8, playing in TSP. Shout out to LJ. Let me know when RH is going to show up for that duo set. All right, number 24, we got Baiki. And if I butchered that, I apologize. That's my best attempt. Coming in at 2,183,977 for their Lord Power. From Server 56, playing for Eve. Evie. Gotta love some Wally action. Okay. Lovely. And again, remember, very high number, right? This is, we'll come back to this as well. But again, seeing someone in the top 25 from Server 56, that's a newer server, right? I mean, look at this. Server 23 was previously the newest server from the previous top 26 that we did 3 months ago, right? 3.5 months ago. So shout out there to Baiki. Number 23, we have Kanga coming in at 2,195,476. Server 11, playing for BXS. Shout out to Kanga. Let's get some Mamba. Yada die. Okay, number 22 is Rezix. That's what I'm gonna go with. I feel strong about that. 2,200,328 coming from Server 31. This is playing for AOS. Shout out to Rezix. Number 21, we have Scuba Steve. SS. What up? BDS. Only the people there know what I mean. 2,201,148 playing in S16 for CG. Shout out to Scuba Steve. Top 20. Here we go. Number 20. I don't know, and I'm just going to go with Visual Q. 2,207,718 for their Lord Player, playing for Nuke and S5. Shout out to you. I'm going to go with. Now we have number 19. We got Skypick coming in at 2,210,710. Server 26, playing for Ego. Shout out to Skypick. Number 18. Warlock, 2,224,235, playing for DPS in Server 8. Shout out to Warlock. Number 17, Arctic Aces, 2,227,000. 227,000, yeah, I think I said that right. 535 power, Server 11, playing for BXS. Shout out to Arctic Aces. Get that AAA insurance. All right, number 16, LL Westside. West New York, really. We know what you mean. 2,230,112. Server 28, playing for IW. Shout out to LL West NY. Top 15, here we go. Number 15, MW. Probably doesn't stand for Modern Warfare, first thing that came to mind. Or wanted to say Martha Stewart, but no, that's just I can't. S doesn't. I mean, there's a W in the last name. We're not going to get into it. Let's continue. 2,235,807 for their Lord Power. Server 50, another high number, but newer server is really what a high newer. I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys know what I mean. Playing for Alliance 300. All right, number 14. We have Samael. 200, and if that is correct, I'm feeling like a Hellboy reference, if that's where we're going. If not, let me know in the comments. That's my best guess. 2,242,874, server 11, playing for BXS. That's BXS's second. I think BXS so far is the only alliance with two here. Three, excuse me, Kong. I was totally forgetting about you. I love you in our Mamba sessions. Okay, number 13. We have EQ, my boy EQ, existential quintessential Christ. I don't know. 2,247,407, server 9, playing for TOP top. So far, it looks like BXS the only alliance right now with 3 players so far in the top 25. Let's continue. Number 12. We have Kin Emperor, right, second for top. 2,249,137, also in server 9. Number 11, we have Odin, MF of 27. 2,256,434, server 27, playing for WTF, my makers. Getting into the top 10. Number 10, Visual Q. 2,271,580, playing for Nuke in S5. Shout out there. Second for S5 as well. Now we get into number 9. We have X, 2,298,950 for server 28, right? Second for 28, in addition, second for IW. Number 8. We have Cassidin, third for top, third also for server 9. Coming in at 2,310,504. Lord Power, server 9. Again, there for top. Shout out to Cassidin. Number 7. Carnery. 52, another 50, ATN first, 2,354,353. It is shocking to see some of these newer servers, especially in a top 10 position, right here, right at the power they're at for the length on the age is a better way to put it. Age of a server is shocking and awesome, kind of at the same time. Number 6. Mars Double Dizzers, what up, baby? 2,386,104, S5, playing for MG. That's server 5's third. Now let's go into our top 5 strongest players in Infinity Kingdom as of October 2021. The man, the myth, the legend, my boy, TB, Toy Bloke, what up, baby? 2,401,148, S9, playing for top. This is top's fourth. And server 9's fourth, right? At the moment, top has the most amount currently, leading BXS for 3, and then server 5 for 3 as well, right? That's S9 and S11. Here we go, number 4. Vigor, another for top, extending that now to 6. Excuse me, 5, if I can count and do math correctly. Coming in at 2,409,907. Shout out there to Vigor. All right, here we go. Top 3, baby. Top 3. Lord Johnny, again, from server 9. That gives them 6 right now, along with 4 in the top 10. 2,537,598 points. S9 top. Shout out to LJ. All right. Number 2 strongest player, the runner-up, Jezzy Poo. What up, Jestar? Mr. Fam. 2,551,664, S11 for BXS. That gives S11 their 4th player in the top 25. Again, remember, S9 still at 6 with S5 at 3. And the number 1 strongest player in Infinity Kingdom as of October 2021 is no name. That's what I'm going with. Anonymous. 2,669,626 for their Lord Power. S28 playing for IW. This is IW's third and S28's third that we're seeing. So this rounds out our top 25 players, strongest players based on Lord Power. Now, some of the interesting notes, right, you can see here some of the progression, right? Blink, even though might have changed the name or something happened, is not on the list. Mars DD, right, number 2, and Jazz Lord Johnny on the list. Recov not on the list. Magic, right, not on the list. Again, albeit name changes. Anubis, Boar, Cassidy, right, so the people we have on the list still, right here we'll highlight. And then you guys can see who we have. I hope Silver isn't even there. I think Artigasis was there. Let me see here. Mad Phantom Thor. Yeah, so all these, the rest of these people, I thought Bling was there. No, he's not. So yeah, here it is. You have, what, six people from the July 2021 list are on the October list. That means we have 19 newcomers that worked their way up into the top 25 strongest players. That is crazy to me, but awesome. At the same time, we have a lot of new blood. In addition, another standout here is if you look at Server 23. Right, Server 23 was the newest server with Eggtopus, right, who at the time for the July rankings was the newest server. Beyond that, or older than that, is S13. Now you have the newest server on this list at S56, 50, and then we have 52. You have 3 people in the top 25 that are from servers 50 or newer, along with someone from 52 that's in the top 10. That's crazy to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? They're probably spending $1 bajillion, but it is still awesome to see them that high up. So again, right, shout out to our kind of dark horses there, that are in servers 50 and newer. And in addition, right, you see some of the increases here, right? Like, let's just look at, like, just to give you perspective, right? Mars DD at 2.22 mil, right, is at 2.386, right? So you're looking at what is that? 163,000 increase over that 3 to 3.5 month span, right? You look at Jetstar a little bit more. He's at 2.11 right now at 2.55, right? He had about a what's that? 380, 88,000. God, can I do math right now? What is that? 438. Yeah, so about 438,000 increase that he had from his spot, right? So more, right, than you're seeing from Mars. Lord Johnny, similar, right, at 2.07, 2.08, right now at 253. So he's looking at, what is that, 450, 451, right? So again, close increase there, right? You can tell some of the people. Toy Blow 2036, right? 24, right? He's at what is that? 370, 364, 363, right? So again, still a decent increase there. Cassidon, you're seeing 231 was at 1934. Right, so he's almost 400,000 increase, right? It looks like about average for some of the top spenders. Arctic Aces a little bit lower here at 2227 or 2.22, 185, right? He's looking at a 375, give or take, right? Increase. So again, right, looking at kind of that around 400K plus or minus during that 3 to 3.5 month span that you're seeing from some of the top players on their power increase, right? Kind of gives you somewhat of a gauge about how much they can really climb once they start getting to that 2 million, 2+ mil threshold for their Lord power. But again, still really awesome to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, right? Were you expecting some of the newer servers to be placing as high? Did you think that maybe some of these other players might have been higher on the boards than you're seeing now? Are you surprised that we only have 6 returning players into the top 25 from when we did the last data grab 3 months ago? Are you shocked to see Top having 6 players in the top 25, the most out of any server, right? Anything else you're seeing on here, right? I'd love to know what you guys are thinking. Hoping to do more of these on somewhat of a bi-monthly basis, a little more consistently, though, hopefully going forward in the future. But I hope, as always, all of you enjoy. Again, it is a lot of time, a lot of labor that is taken to gather the stats. And of course, I know the big asterisk, or one of the asterisks that I know some people may mention, is that, right, remember that the Lord powers at the end of the day, right, are fluctuated to an extent, because depending on the server you're playing in may also depend on how many cities you have, or higher level cities that will factor in to your Lord power. In addition, some alliances may also have more tech developed, right? These are just a few things that kind of will factor into your overall Lord power that would also play out for what we see here on the stats that we gather. But again, because there's no way to look at raw data, right? This is really the best that we can do, at least at the moment. And with that, I hope, as always, y'all enjoy. Until next time, your boy BN, I'm out. We will catch y'all later.